I've got another knife review for you, and having looked at all the fixed blades in the collection, I'm now going back to look at another of my folding knives. This one is a Fontenille Patteau Laguiole knife. Traditional French style. I became interested in traditional European style knives as a direct result of a man called Stefan Schmalhaus, who does excellent knife reviews on YouTube. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box. If you've not seen any of Stefan's stuff, I really would urge you to check him out. The reviews are technically brilliant and very entertaining. So, as I say, that sparked my interest in traditional European knives, and so as a result of a bonus at work last year, I treated myself to this Laguiole knife, which we're going to have a look at now. Okay, so as you can see, the knife comes in a leather sheath, company web address on the back. This pouch sheath is the basic one that comes with the knife. There is a slightly higher quality one that you can pay for. It's only a few pounds. And this is the knife. The design is quite well established as a traditional pattern. The overall look and the name Laguiole don't belong to anybody particularly, so anybody can make them. This one is by Fontenille Patteau. The other main quality producers are Forge de Laguiole and Laguiole d'Aubrac. And if I remember, I'll put links to them in the description box as well. So here we've got a very strong back spring. This one's a slip joint. The traditional version is a slip joint. They do a backlocked version. So as you can see, it's very long and slim. This handle scale material I've chosen Juniper Burl, which I think is very attractive, and it does have a very nice peppery smell. This is the largest of the ones they make. It's 12 centimeters when it's closed. They do an 11 and a 10.5 and I believe a 9. So at 4 3/4 inches closed, it's 8.5 inches open. I can just show you there with the 6-inch rule for a bit of scale. It's 3.5 inch blade, and it weighs about 90 grams. There is a wide range of handle materials you can choose from, and a couple of different steels. This is RWL 34. The standard version comes with Sandvik 12C27. You can order it in carbon steel blade, and there's a couple of Damascus options which are frighteningly expensive. You can choose polished or satin finish, brass or stainless steel bolsters. As you can see on the back, the hand done file work or guillochage. Don't know if the camera will pick this up, but I will do some stills at the end of the video so you can see a little bit more detail. So, very traditional pattern knife. It's quite large for a pocket knife, quite long, but the basic reason for that is it's intended to be a day-to-day utility knife, but also should be able to serve as your main food prep knife if you're out and about. Perhaps you're an agricultural worker or a shepherd, you're out in the fields all day and you just need a nice long blade for slicing up your bread and your sausage for your dinner, or some fruit. I have used this a little bit. Even though this is one of the top range knives in my collection, I have used it a little bit and there's some scratching on the blade there. I do have some knives that I haven't used at all, but generally, even if they're going into the collection, I will use them a little bit just to get a feel for how they operate, how the design works. The handle shaping with the wide sides, but then the flat curve there and then sloping down to the back does give you a very good grip. So having used it a little bit, I think it should still be, yeah, still got no problems there. I'm not going to do the heavy slicing on the cardboard tube with this knife because that isn't really the sort of work it's designed for. So I've got the key points is the blade and the side plates are laser cut, but then everything else is hand assembled and hand finished. And the main reason I chose this company over the other two contenders was on their website there's some very good videos so you can get a real feel for how the knives are put together and what the factory's like that produces them. One of the key indicators of quality of a Laguiole knife is the B detail on the back spring should be forged in a single piece with the back spring. The cheaper versions and the budget versions, that B detail would be welded onto the spring almost as an afterthought. So that's my forged de Laguiole. I beg your pardon, no it isn't. That's my Fontenay Pateau Laguiole knife. I will apologise for pronunciation, but it is worth noting there's a video there on YouTube that shows people in Laguiole being interviewed about the pronunciation and they can't agree on it, so if the people who live there can't agree how it should be pronounced, I don't think I need worry too much if Laguiole is not quite 100%. So there, a very strong back spring. When you get to about there, it really snaps in, and that'll chop a piece of skin off the end of your finger without any worry at all. So I think that is a lovely knife. And now just after a few minutes handling it, I've got the peppery smell of the juniper wood on my fingers, which I think adds to the character, assuming you like the smell. If you don't like the smell then it'll be quite unpleasant. But there is my Laguiole, and as I say, we'll finish the video off with a few stills so hopefully you can see a bit of the detailing, and then after the stills that will be it for this video. Thanks for watching, hope you found that interesting, and we'll see you next time.